Hello, welcome to module number 1, lesson number 3. This is behaviors versus outcomes. So in this section of module number 1, I want you to focus a little bit on kind of keeping your emotional tank full. And what I mean by that is right now you're super excited to get started. It's something new and you're enthusiastic and I want to lose this weight and I want to do this and this is my time, and you've got all these great feelings going on inside of you, which is going to make the journey or the process easier because you are jacked up and feeling good about what it is that you want to do here. Now, it's important to keep that emotional tank full in that when you start to kind of lose that enthusiasm or that excitement about what you're doing, it's going to make things harder to kind of slog through. So it's super important for you to focus on your behaviors and not necessarily on your outcomes. So in a previous video, I talked about hopping on the scale and using that as a data point. What if you have a weigh-in day where Thursday's your weigh-in, you hop on the scale, you're having your period, you're hormonal, you're bloated, and the number on the scale is up 2 pounds from what it was on your last weigh-in. You're already feeling sluggish and lethargic and gross from your period. And now emotionally, you're going to drop down because you're seeing a number on the scale that does not reflect all the hard work that you've done over the last week. So it's important for you to not just focus on the numbers on the scale, but a lot of little mini wins that are along the way that can help keep that emotional tank full, keeping you enthusiastic about what you are doing. So what are some things that you can use as mini wins? You got up this morning and you went to the gym. Woo! Big check mark. Yesterday you drank all of the water that was measured out for you to drink. Woohoo, that's a check mark. You are feeling great about what you're doing. That's a check mark. You went out for coffee with a friend and she noticed that your weight has dropped a little bit. That's a win. So these are little wins that I want you to celebrate along the way so that you can keep your emotional tank full. So you can't always control the outcomes. You can work out hard, you can eat really well, but now your periods come along, you're bloated and you feel disgusting and you're 2 pounds up on the scale. So your outcome isn't in line with all of your behaviors. So if you focus though on continuing with those behaviors, continuing to do the things that are positive, the water, the workouts, the eating well, the menu planning, all of those things that are important for long time health and happiness, the outcomes will follow. So focus on your behaviors, keep your emotional tank full by celebrating all the wins along the way, and the outcomes will be there. So that's it for module number 1. I will see you next week in module number 2. Bye-bye, y'all.